Welcome to this edition of our 4-minute demo series. Today we're going to talk about Cosmos. Cosmos is a cloud reporting and data warehouse solution specifically built for Business Central and hosted 100% in the cloud. Okay, so here is what I would see as 3 key points about Cosmos. The first, that it's totally cloud-based. It's an all-in-one integrated data warehouse and Excel reporting solution. Everything is accessed through the Cosmos portal. Secondly, it allows for what I call two-way Power BI integration. And what I mean by that is that from within Power BI, you can read the data model that you've created in Cosmos and build your dashboards out there. Also, from within the Cosmos portal itself, you can see all the Power BI dashboards, not only those that are built on the Cosmos data model, but any dashboard that you have access to. And thirdly, what I really like about Cosmos is its tight SharePoint integration. This and some other features in Cosmos gives you great report and data security. And Cosmos also allows for scheduling and batch scheduling. Okay, let's move over into the product demo now. So firstly, there is an administration portal which allows you to set up your data sources, SharePoint sites, etc. and users. If we go over now to look at the environment, so it is possible to have multiple environments. This defaults to a home page. So here we have some favorites, so we can favorite particular reports and dashboards, and we have some run history here. Looking at the menu down on the left here, in reporting we have what we call reports, and these are the source reports. So these reports are the reports that you would create, and then you might run these manually or schedule them to be run at a later point. The second two areas here is firstly my finished reports. So these are reports that have been saved to my personal SharePoint folder. And these are shared finished reports which have been saved to a shared SharePoint folder. And then thirdly is the Power BI section. So in here I have access to my workspace, and this allows me to access any Power BI dashboards that are available to me via that workspace. Okay, so we'll just go into the reports, which is the design area here. And first we'll just click on this very simple report called GL Transaction Detail. What you can see here is a version history. So we can check in and check out, make amendments, and then we check it back in. We can give a message, which gives you a full audit trail of what changes have been made to the reports and by who. So if we go up into draft, then we can go and edit this report template. Okay, so what you'll see is that this has opened this up in Excel Online, and we have a couple of add-ins here, Cosmos and the authoring. This is also available with the Excel desktop version as well. So if we click on the task pane, this allows us to essentially build out our reports. So I won't go into too much detail here, but here we have the likes of report options, sheet lists, range lists, which might insert rows or columns, sheets insert sheets, table filters, aggregates, field lookups, etc., etc. You can see now in the next section here we have data model. So this allows us to do our data modeling. And if I click on edit here, we're currently just connected to one data source, which is Business Central. You can connect to other data sources for Azure SQL database. These tables here are the tables that are already in our model. So if I can click on these, we can do some modeling on that, or we can add additional tables that are in our Business Central installation or our other data source, and model that up to present a simple, unified, secured data model to surface to our users. Okay, so just a couple of other things I just want to run through here. One here is a scheduled job, so we can add scheduled jobs for the for report runs and select reports. We can also run scheduled jobs for our ETL run, which is the update of the data from Business Central into the data warehouse. And also bear in mind that the updates are quite efficient because they are fundamentally using incremental load strategies. So in here we can look at our job explorer and we can see analysis of how long all of these jobs took over time. So gives us good insight into the usage of the platform. And obviously also we can define permissions on who can edit, who can run the reports and who does not have access to particular reports. Hope that gives you a quick overview and thank you for watching.